Hey everyone, welcome back to Modern Retro Gal. My name's JL and today I'm so excited. I have a couple of review and quick demos of two new products from Physicians Formula. It is the Healthy Foundation and the Healthy Lip Velvet Finish Liquid Lipstick. So we're going to start talking about the Healthy Foundation. This launched online on their website, I think towards the end of last year, maybe like November, December. When I first saw that they were releasing a liquid foundation, I was so excited because I knew that Physicians Formula would hit it out of the park. Originally, I didn't think that this was going to release until spring 2018. That's what I thought I had read, but it is released. They just launched it in Walmart in stores. I know, like, there's what is it? Fred, what is that store called? Fred Siegel? No. Something like that. I've seen it there. I saw it when we were in Idaho visiting my brother and sister-in-law. They had it there. I have heard there's a few stores here and there that are starting to carry it, but it hasn't fully launched in all of the drugstores yet. This has been, oh, my bottle's dirty. Anyways, they released 16 shades, which for Physicians Formula is a really big deal because normally they had 2, maybe 3 shades for any foundation they've ever put out. So the fact that they have 16 shades is a huge deal for them. It comes in light, medium, dark, and deep. And then they have 1 cool, 1 warm, and 2 neutral undertones for each shade range. I do hope in the future that they will add a second cool and warm undertone shade for each shade range, because the jump from like the cool, light cool to medium cool is a pretty big jump. The only place you could go is in the 2 neutral shades, which their cool and neutral shades, well, most of their shades pull pretty neutral, even their warmer shade undertones, and it tends to be slightly on the gray side, so it's very neutral. The cool is very cool. The warm is just not as warm as I think most people are used to, so I think it's just going to be a little bit of growing and adjustments, but hopefully they'll kind of perfect their shade range in the future. For reference, I am in the shade LN4, so light neutral 4. This is the deepest of the light shades. I tend to be somewhere in the light to medium cool or neutral range. I'm a neutral cool. I'm not fully cool. I'm not fully neutral. I'm kind of in the middle. But when a cool shade is too light for me or it's too pink, then I usually wind up in a neutral shade. So the packaging is beautiful. It's a glass bottle. Of course, it's 1 fluid ounce or 30 milliliters. I believe it's in the $14 to $14.50 range. I know it's a little pricey for drugstore foundations, but it's pretty on par with Physicians Formula's pricing scale. I think it's fully worth it. It is what I've been wearing the last month and a half that I have been filming. It is my favorite foundation. It looks beautiful on the skin. It's very buildable. They call this a medium to full coverage foundation. I would not agree with that. This is a light medium to full medium coverage foundation. For me, I'm going to have a demo of this. I have very dark, like purple circles under my eyes. And to me, a full coverage foundation would basically cover that to almost completely canceling that out without the need of concealer. I feel like a true full coverage foundation would be a concealer optional foundation. This, you probably could build it up because it is buildable and it does not look cakey when you add layers onto it. However, I just feel like if you want a full coverage foundation, then just get a truly full coverage foundation. Like, there's no point in getting like a buildable foundation, unless you just want one foundation that is going to give you options and you don't want to have multiple foundations. The other thing that I was going to say is that this does have some skincare benefits in it. I didn't bring my phone with me, but it has like some vitamins in it. It has a skin brightening complex in it. Again, it just looks really, I'm looking at myself in the mirror also because the lighting is crappy again. It just looks really beautiful skin. I've used it with a pore blurring primer and it just is amazing. I've used it with a more like illuminating brightening primer and it just looks like really glowy, healthy, beautiful skin. I've seen this tested on a few different skin types and everyone has absolutely loved it. The biggest gripe is just trying to figure out what shade you are. Can be a little bit tricky. This isn't my absolute perfect match. I don't know if the medium cool would be too dark. I was a little afraid to order it because I did order this online. So I just tried to check out some other videos that are going around on YouTube as far as trying to figure out like what shade range I would be. And I think out of what they have in the light range, this is my perfect match. So I'm going to go ahead and insert, actually, before I do that, I just want to talk really quick. My favorite way to apply it is actually with the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. It looks like this. And what I like to do is, let me show you. When you open it, it has the oversized doe foot applicator. I think this is becoming a more and more popular application method for foundations and concealers now. So I just sort of smear it all over my face, and then I take my brush, and you'll see it in the demo. I like to stipple it over and then buff it in. I feel like that gives you the best coverage. Of course. I feel like that gives you the fullest coverage on a single application, and then I'll just go in and kind of dot it back over anywhere where I feel like I need a little bit more coverage and then just buff that in. So I'm going to go ahead and insert that clip here. Okay, and so that is how it looks on the skin with one layer and a little bit more, which is basically what I did again today. What else was I gonna say? There was something. I had something to say. What was it? Again, I have seen this used on gals with dry skin, with a lot of texture on the skin, and it doesn't cling to that. It just glides over really smoothly. Even once you apply all of your makeup, all of your powder products, it doesn't look heavy or cakey anywhere. Even after putting, you know, concealer on top of it, powder, all that, it just looks like really beautiful skin. And I think that this is definitely a foundation to go ahead and give it a try and see. Again, it can be a little trying to order it online. The ranges do seem, at least in the light range, it does seem to run fairly light, which is why I had to go up to the deepest neutral shade. But it's just, they've really knocked it out of the park with this. I think if they can just perfect their shade range a little bit more, this is going to be probably one of the most popular foundations in the drugstore. I apologize about my lighting. Basically, the overhead lighting that I was using the last time I went to film, one of the bulbs started flickering and smelled like it was burning, so I can't use it now because I'm afraid it's going to catch on fire. So lighting is a little weird right now until I can get a new one, and so I'm dealing with, you know, the window and the blinds and stuff like that. So next up is their new liquid lipstick. They call it the Healthy Lip. It is what I'm wearing today. I am wearing the shade Fight Free Radicals. It's really cute. All of the names are basically, it's a kind of alludes to like this is a healthier version of a liquid lipstick. It comes in 13 shades, I think. I'll link it down below for the foundation and for this. And they did a really good job with a really nice variety of shades. There's several reds, there's several nudes, there's several like lighter, kind of like medium shades in there. So they have a really nice shade range. This is not vegan. That's what I forgot to mention about this. This is also a vegan foundation. So if you're looking for an affordable vegan foundation, this is it. Their lipsticks, however, are not vegan. They have, I think, beeswax in them. I think that's what it was. And then the red shades do have carmine in them. So if that is something that bothers you, you'll just want to stay away from these. However, this is a very, very comfortable drugstore liquid lipstick. I do have a demo of me applying it, so I'll just go ahead and insert that here. So I do really like these. They retail for $7.95, so I think that's a pretty decent price for a drugstore liquid lipstick. I'm sorry, I can see this. The sun is moving. Thought I was in the right place. And now I'm gonna have a light on my face again. Yay! But these are just, they're very comfortable. They're not super overly drying, so they're not gonna dry down and stay like budge proof, but they last a really long time and they feel really good. I really like the applicator. It's kind of like this flat triangle applicator, and it just does a really nice job. As you could see in the demo, I was really able to kind of carve out around the lip line really nicely. It's really easy to apply. I was hoping to get a few other shades before I did this video, but I just haven't had the time to be able to do that. So this is definitely some lipsticks that I'm gonna invest some more money in because I do really like it and they are really comfortable. So that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Please like this video. It helps my videos be seen more. Also be sure to click the little bell after you subscribe. That way you will be notified every time I upload. I'm trying to stick to a Monday, Thursday upload schedule. Sometimes it might be Monday, Friday, sometimes it might be Tuesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Friday, but Monday, Thursday is sort of my goal to be my upload schedule. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all are having a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Thanks again for watching, and be sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the fun. You can also follow me on all the social medias as Modern Retro Gal. If you have any suggestions for videos, please feel free to leave those in the comment below. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all again soon.